Welcome, folks, to IPFB 2, aka Ian's Plushie Battle 2, Episode 2, aka Season 7, Episode 2 of my Plushie series. So, in the last episode, 5 teams were up for elimination. Now, we are going to officially crown one person the first boot of this series. I actually looked it up, and to be specific, BFPI's first boot was 4. BFPIA's first boot, if we count the paper characters, I think I said tissues in that episode first because I didn't really eliminate them in any specific order since they all tied with votes. I think I said tissues first, but if we don't count paper characters, then it was also 4 again. Then, in IPFB, it was loser, I believe. AIPFB, I can't remember. BFP, it was fire. No, BFP, I also don't remember. Sorry. And then T-Pop was fiery. So we actually do have a first boot material. So fiery could become like 4 and be a 2 first booter in a row in terms of plushie characters at least. Anyways, the first team up for elimination is Classics, who got last due to Fiery going insane and sacrificing himself to get another team up for elimination. Anyways, the team members on Classics are Fiery, Leafy, Ruby, Golf Ball, and Tennis Ball. I have the results on the other side of the screen, so it looks like the screen is in full screen. We actually got more votes because at the last second, I actually realized I could advertise in some Discord servers. For some reason, the last 2 teams only got 3 votes. Don't know why. Anyways, for the 4 votes, out of these 4 votes, Tennis Ball is the first safe, followed by Golf Ball, who are the only 2 to get 0 votes. Yay! Yes! Not my chances of winning went up! Shut up. I don't want to hear about your calculations about winning. Don't listen to him. He's just trying to be rude because he hates nerds. Whatever. You guys should be lucky that you guys are even safe. Anyways, we actually have a tie for who is last safe between Ruby, Fiery, and Leafy. So, let me get them all. Both of you will be declared safe. 2 of you will be declared safe. That being Leafy and Fiery, both with 1 vote. Yay! Yeah! I'm not a first boot, baby! Which means, Ruby, you are, unfortunately, our first boot, getting 2 votes. What? No. But we have a very special guest, forgot to mention, that's going to be hosting everything. So for now, Ruby, since that said guest will be eliminating you can just stay back there. Now it is time to find somewhere else to put you. Give me just a second. I need to do this quickly. Right over there will do. Anyways, the next team up for elimination was the Powerful Extractors. Okay, so we have Official Teardrop. Come on. There we go. Boxed in 2. Then it also has 2 as well. X Woody. I think I'm forgetting X and Woody. There's Woody. And now I just need to get X. Okay. We got Exodus. We got Exodus. Anyways. Let's go ahead and put X and 2 over here, I guess. Then Teardrop, Woody and Teardrop over here, and then we'll put Boxed in right here. Anyways, here are the results. To everyone's shocker, the first safe is actually boxed in with 0 votes. Along with Boxton, so is Woody with 0 votes. To everybody's shocker. So, I'll just put you guys over here. Yeah, I know it was a shocker. Sorry, my mom was over there. Anyways. Once again, we got a tie in votes of who was last safe between 2X and Official Teardrop. Anyways, between you guys, X is next safe, followed by Official Teardrop, who both got 1 vote. Which means that 2, you are the next boot of this show, joining Ruby to be eliminated. No! Anyways, next up is McGee. M-G-G-I-E, by the way. This one is a bit different. Only 2 people got votes on this team. Let me go ahead and get the people of this team. We have Pin. Is it an I-Pin? Sorry, not sorry for saying it like that. Reese's, I mean. Cool Stanley MOV. Rocky. Something feels a bit off, but okay, let's see. So then I need 1. There you are, 1. I need to go ahead and put the others somewhere else. You go here and here. And then let me just... Oh no, I'm 6 minutes in. Frick. Okay, 1 and Pin are both safe with 0 votes. I'll just put you guys over there. Then, Rocky, you got 1 vote, which means you are safe. Yes! Sorry, Cool Stanley MOV, but you are out with 3 votes. Joining 2 and Ruby. Yeah, something does feel off. There's 4 people left on all of these teams except for Cool Stanley MOV. Something went wrong here. I hate that. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, but it's too late to figure out who is also on the team, and, yeah. I'll figure it out later, hopefully. Anyways, once again, well, this time, there's only 3 votes, but we have the same situation as the last team for this team, which is 4's hyper fantastic team that forgot X. Anyways, we have 4, Coiny, Fiery Jr., Marker, and Computer. To everybody's shocker, the first 2 safe are actually Computer and Fiery Jr. Yeah, I know, that one's a shocker, isn't it? With 0 votes each. And, finally, to end off the 0 voters, Marker is also safe with 0 votes. Which means that it is down to the final 2. I know! A shocker! That 4 and Coiny are in the bottom 2, but, of course, Coiny's cuck... I almost said cuck. Coiny's luck curse can never prevail. It always prevails. Sorry, always prevails, which means he's safe, by the way, 1 vote. Meaning, 4, you are amongst Ruby, 2, and Cool Stanley MOV to be out with 2 votes. Whatever. This show has been good enough to me anyways. Finally, this is the only team where there has not been a tie in votes. Team Evil Supreme is our final team up for elimination, having Loser, Evil Computer, Taco, Evil Leafy, and then finally upstairs. I might have left Riggy upstairs. Oh no. That's bad. That's me being a bad girl. Oh, there we go. I see something weird. Anyways, found Riggy. Anyways, Taco is actually first safe, along with then Loser, who are both safe with 0 votes, respectively. Anyways, the next one safe is Evil Computer with 0 votes. I mean, I guess the last 2 teams technically didn't tie in votes, but to everybody's shocker, with 3 votes, Riggy is out, and with 0 votes, Evil Leafy is safe. What? So yeah, our first boot material are Ruby, 2, Cool Stanley MOV, 4, and Riggy. Now to introduce our new host for this episode. Just for this episode, because I'm not letting her be a host for the rest of the season. You ready? Alright. Hey everybody, it's me, Flower. Let's go ahead and get rid of these idiots. Okay, look, Ruby, I won't lie. You're the only one who I'm not going to call an idiot. Goodbye. 2, I never even knew you. I just knew you from what 4 said about you. Bye-bye. I literally know nothing about you. Goodbye. You were a bad host. You're an abomination of a species. Well, now that those idiots are taken care of... Hold on. Yeah, now that those idiots are taken care of, it's time for the challenge. Today's challenge is to give me a compliment. The person between the people that will be sent up to give me a compliment will the bottom 5. Yes, bottom 5 worst comments or compliments will be up for elimination. Anyways, people, pick your representatives. Let's go over the upper elimination teams. Upper elimination teams. They have picked Leafy to be their representative. For X's team, they have picked X to be their representative. For this team, they have picked Pin to be the representative. Then the next team has picked Coiny's team to be the representative. Then the next team has picked Loser to be the representative. So these are all the upper elimination teams' representatives. I will go ahead and put you guys over here in the background for now. Anyways, now for the teams. Now I need to kind of Lego piece together the teams that are left. So, there's Chicago 2025, which has, I believe, if I'm correct, where the heck? I believe these are the guys? Yeah, wait, no. If you had taken away one from that, it wouldn't have been that. Oh, there it is! Okay! So, amongst the people, they somehow managed to pick Pencil. I don't know why, but Pencil has been picked. Anyways, I'll just put you guys over here. Anyways, Cappy's team. Nah. I thought that Cappy was on a different team for a second. Anyways, Cappy's team, which is Cappy, Suitcase, Diary. Quick. I gotta go quicker than this. What the heck? Oh yeah. Bo. And then I gotta find Bubble. Between these people, Bubble has been picked as the representative. I'll put them down here. Anyways. Okay, it's still working. It's not lagging. Okay, Inanimate Insanity, the team, by the way. Test Tube, Nickel, Fan, and Yin Yang. The one that has been picked as the representative is... And Cabby is a Cabby. Anyways, we'll put you guys right under here. Okay, next team that I haven't done yet. Louie's team, aka the Quiz Lords, which has Broomer, Louie, Sprout, Pebble, V. Yeah, okay. If you take away one, then it's still equal to 4. Okay. So between these people, they have picked V to be their representative. Anyways. Okay. Next team up is Sorrowful, a bunch of Moros, which is actually the last team that is left, which there is 100% only 4 people here. Oh crap. Oh no. Okay, hold on, let me No, I forgot Mi Phone 4, which is the other. Oh, I just realized Mi Phone 4, you got off scot-free. You were not on the voting list, but you were on McGee, aka the team where Cool Stanley MOV got eliminated. Meh, not like you would have been eliminated anyways. And there was one more person inside of here, which I just now realized is the other pin, aka the E pin. Sorry, not sorry, Reese's and me, for saying it like that. Anyways. For their representative, they have picked Cosmo as their representative. Anyways, let me go ahead and put the rest of y'all down here. So, now the teams will go up, and Flower will be ranking them in a few minutes. Let's just get to the compliments. All right. What's your compliment for me, fiery slapper? I don't like it that you call me a fiery slapper. In all honesty, I just want to go with something unoriginal, because in realism, I really want to be up for elimination so I can see if I can get out, because like my latest placement is 6th. Flower. Okay, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't. Okay. Then I guess come up with an original comment. You look nice. Okay, moving on. Alright. Next person. Loser. Flower. You won BFB for a reason. People loved you. They adored you. They really did. And you deserve that win over Gelatin. I mean, Gelatin was a cool guy, don't get me wrong, but you were even a cooler gal. Wow, why thank you, loser. Alright. Next person. Flower! My plant buddy! Alliance, remember? Just note that. Anyways, I know that Alliance is pinned, but whatever. Anyways. I do think, just like Loser, even if I'm being a bit unoriginal, you definitely deserve the win, girl! Like, really. Honestly. And honestly, I'm glad to be with Gelatin in the Runners-Up Club! You know, technically speaking, the whole BFDI timeline isn't technically canonical to this. I mean, yeah, but still. I guess. That's a good one. You go ahead. Next! Honestly, I don't know if I have anything nice to say about you. Your hosting was good? Not even really that it was. Move along! Next! Well, Flower, you are a really good contestant, and honestly, the BFB version of me, aka the original BFB, I honestly really do think would have been super proud of you for winning. And even though your team was up for elimination in the basket challenge, I bet you if you hadn't gone with Pencil's plan, you would have made the perfect plan for the baskets, because that's how smart and beautiful you are. Thank you, X. Next! You Kate! Well, Flower, I don't really know what to say. You're just, you definitely changed over the years. You went from a menace to a actually nice person. Ended up winning, which I do think was deserved. Alright? Whatever. Move on! Oh crap, hold on. Okay, look, I don't really know you personally, though I have heard of what you've done. Look, as a fellow object show winner, once again, none of these timelines are canonical, but I still won in the original timeline. I did it, I guess. Wait, you actually won the season you were in? Yeah, an Anime Insanity Season 3, or an Anime Insanity Invitational. Look, Flower, nothing's really in my files on you. Let alone not many of the BFDI characters, besides, like, BFDI, Nickel, Balloony, Bottle, AK characters that have actually interacted a good amount with other Inanimate Insanity contestants. But, overall, I do feel like you're a very good, smart, and intellectual character. And very beautiful at that. Thank you, Cabby. Moving on! Okay, look, just like Cabby, I don't know you. In fact, I know you probably less than Cabby. But honestly, girl, you look like you slay. I'm gonna keep it as simple as that. Simple? Alright, moving on! Look, just like V, I've never heard of you before, but you seem really cool. I bet you could bake up some good cookies with me and Sprout. Overall, you seem like a pretty nice person. Alright, moving on! Also, isn't there still one BFDI representative left? Why did you leave her for last? She wanted to be last for some reason. Who is it? Me. Oh, hi, Pencil. Oh, this might be a W for you, even though I do admit you kind of don't really like me, but I mean, for your team, you're obviously going to do it right. No. But why? Because you threw Ruby away. I mean, she was eliminated. I don't care. You could have done anything else to eliminate her. I didn't want her out. Honestly. Why are you so smiffed about this? At least you still have Bubble and Ice Cube. And I guess I do, but still. And hey, you even got another one of your friends coming soon. Hint, hint, wink, wink. But I know she's gonna be coming to his collection soon. But, first of all, she's not even, on the store yet. Why are you being so rude to me? Because you did a heinous crime. You eliminated my girlfriend. What? Me and Ruby are dating. So I have nothing good to say of you. You are a hideous menace. I don't care if I'm up for elimination. Honestly, this means I could get out and have more time with Ruby. Even if I don't get out, at least I got the satisfaction of insulting you, because you deserve it. Get out. Will do. Okay then. That was a very unexpected one. Anyways, Flower, basically, out of our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 representatives, pick the 5 that you like the compliment the most. Actually, no, pick the compliments that you like the least. Got it. Well, I think it's pretty obvious who I dislike the most. Yeah, she's up for elimination. Screw you. You eliminated my girlfriend. I do not care about your lesbian relationship. And you don't clearly care about anybody else but yourself. Anyways, on to the legitimate compliments that were not actually good. I'd say pins was the next worst because she still insulted me. Like, come on! Coiny said a basic one on purpose, so his team is also up for elimination. Yay! Well, technically speaking, this chocolate pastry copied his TV friend, so I don't really know. Most of these compliments are actually decent. I didn't even know you! Well, I mean, that's kind of a disadvantage. Sorry, bro. Whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more person. I think it's between V and Bubble. I think to make things balance it out, I'll put Bubble's team up for elimination. No! So, yeah. Alrighty then. Well, loser, Leafy, X, Tabby, V, consider your teams lucky. Oh, and one last thing. As he had mentioned, he cannot stand my beauty on this show to be the host. I don't like you. Whatever. Anyways, the best compliment out of all of these, I will be picking to debut onto that team. So, between all of these compliments, my personal favorite was losers. So I will be debuting onto Team Evo Supreme. Alright, so that concludes this episode. I wonder if this is even going to stop recording. I might have to redo this whole thing again tomorrow because I'm not going to do it again today. Anyways, bye!